Welcome to
It's Giving
Season 2.
Episode 6.
Yes.
Under Twat Cat Sunks.
Yeah, I just taught Sophie how to say those numbers in French, you guys. So I'm a great teacher.
Did it sound good? Under.
It sounded okay.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, hey, Caro.
Hi, Soph. What's up? How have you
Comment
been?
ça va?
Ça va très bien.
Oh, you guys. We'll put the
Je
subtitles.
m'appelle Caroline. Yeah. We have decided that we are now going to podcast in only French. I hope that je voudrais
I have no idea what you're saying.
Esperanza.
Does that mean like I wish?
No, I have no idea. Je voudrais is I would like.
Wow. You know who could help you? Isa.
Yeah,
if only she listened to the pod,
yeah,
guys.
Isa, calling you out. If you don't text us,
then
that means that you don't listen to the pod, and now we know, and now we think you're a horrible friend, and we'll find out.
Blocked.
Yeah, blocked. Never speak
Removed
to us again.
from chat.
Ladies who dine is over.
Gone.
Yeah.
Now it's just it's giving dining.
Yeah.
Anywho, sir.
After shit on Issa's life for no reason.
So yeah, my favorite thing to do. Just kidding, love Issa.
Now don't listen to this.
Anyways, I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Stop. I know it.
Why are you glowing?
Oh my god, you guys! I'm not engaged. But
is it our new lighting?
No.
Is it a facial?
I actually got a facial last week. Silver Mirror. Amazing.
Are you engaged?
I just said I'm not engaged, but thanks for rubbing it in.
Just wanted to make sure all the givers were wondering as well.
I know, guys.
Did you get a massage?
I did get a massage too. You're on a roll guessing the game. So you want to know why I got a massage?
Yes, I do. I want to stop guessing.
I was in Disney and
wow.
Yeah, it was super fun. So I'm glowing, which is
that where you were this weekend?
I was there this weekend.
All of a sudden, Sophie disappears, doesn't tell anybody.
Love to do it.
On the Bright Line.
Took the Bright Line.
Yeah, how was that actually?
On the way there, super tranquil, quiet. On the way back, made me very grateful that I'm on birth control because those kids were loud.
Really?
And I was like, shh.
And they were all coming back.
No, I literally went shh to a kid. The mom looked at me. I'm like, who did that, Nick? Stop it. It was very intense. And also like on the way there was very intense. So the food sucks on the Bright Line.
So how long does it actually take you?
3 hours and a half.
Okay.
The same as a car with no traffic. There.
Style food.
No, it's like a little cart that goes through all the carts.
Oh, but you just have like chips.
They had chips and like pre-made sandwiches, and the sandwiches sucked and it was gross. Like,
and you didn't bring any food? You didn't bring snacks?
Not on the way there because I thought it was going to be like, good food from the Bright Line. I don't know.
But like you can only, that's like plain food. You can only expect so much.
I truly, when I used to go from Boston to New York on the Amtrak, they had like a whole separate cart, like a room.
Sophie, this is Florida. This is the Bright Line. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know about public transportation.
We do not know. But I will tell you, the station was gorge. Both of them, gorge.
And they have Joe and the Juice there, so you
exactly. They have a whole food court that was closed when I left and closed when I got back.
And the lounge has like breakfast with
there
yogurts,
you go. So wouldn't you think that the train had good food? Anyways,
I knew that they only had like chips and chocolate.
On the way back home,
I could have told you if you would have told me you were going.
I did tell you I was going.
I don't recall.
Whatever. So on the way back, we were checking out. We're like obviously running a little late, but like not that late. Then all of a sudden it was like super hard to get an Uber. And I was like, we're stopping at Subway. I'm getting food. I don't care. But the Ubers were taking long and long and long. So what do? I get Uber Black Lux just to get Subway. The most expensive Subway in my life. Cue Mission Impossible music. I didn't factor in a line at Subway. I didn't. Ooh. There was a huge line and I was like, you're kidding me. Wow. And it was one guy working. So as the hangry girl that I am, I was like, I don't care. We're waiting for this and we're going to make the train. They'll wait for me. I don't care.
Okay.
So now we're approaching the train station and
with your Subway in hand.
Subway in hand.
Wow.
Luggage, baby Fred, backpack, cup.
Who's baby Fred for the givers that don't know?
You guys, baby Fred is me and Nikki have a turtle stuffed animal named Fred, and then when I went to Mexico, I found a baby Fred, and he's my travel companion.
And then you left him in Mexico.
No.
Yeah, Christine had to bring him back. For you.
Oh, I did leave him. Yeah. Oh my god, embarrassing.
Shout out to Christine. Thank you.
Thank you so much for bringing him. I was like, hey, I left my stuffed turtle animal. Can you go get it? And it was at the Four Seasons, and I literally had to call every time I leave him in like a hotel. I'm like, for sure they think a kid is here. Like they leave him like in different places. It's really cute. Anyways,
okay, so you're on your way to the Bright Line.
We're getting there. We're parked, and I'm like just staring at the driver. I'm like, hurry up. And then we get to the door. We have 10 minutes. And you know, trains, they leave on the dot. And I was like, run, 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 run. Nick, run. He's like speed walking. I said, run. And
I said, run.
Literally, like, this is when we fight the most. But anyways, so what ended up happening, we go to scan. Guess who bought the tickets?
Nick.
And guess what he did?
No.
What?
He got the wrong ticket.
He got the wrong date. He got the wrong date.
To murder him.
Murder.
So what
murder.
did you do?
So then I, like, thankfully, the service desk was right next to like the entrance thing, and I was like, "Excuse me, we're 11:50 train, like scooch."
But what? He got it for the wrong day, like the day
got
before.
It for the wrong date for like March 17th instead of February 17th. I know. You would have died. And I was like, "It's okay, Nick. Don't worry. We'll get on the next train 3 hours from now. I didn't just pay $100 Uber to get this Subway sandwich to make this train, but like, it's okay."
Yeah.
Donald was the help desk guy. So great. He helped me. He got us. We literally got on the door on the thing.
Oh, he was able to put you on the 11:50.
He put us on. Yeah. So it was a very stressful coming back. But besides that, it's super fun. Yeah. But going back to why I got a massage was because the last day it was raining and we decided to go get ramen. Delicious ramen.
Oof, it was, some ramen
a bunch of Japanese people, which is why I knew I was like, oh, this is super legit.
Yeah.
But the wait was, I get down first and I'm like, hi, table for two. And they're like, okay, 45 minutes to like an hour. No, sorry, she said an hour. And Nick comes in, he's like, how long? And I'm like, shh. And then I was like,
and you lied.
And I lied. And I go 30 to 45.
I know something.
And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, dude, it's super chill, right? And I'm looking at her like winking, like, come on, girl. And she's like, yeah. Then she puts me up for like the text message when you get back. The text message said, we'll receive you in 85 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's going to kill me. But I'm waiting for my ramen.
85 minutes?
Yeah, no, it was super legit.
That's an hour and a half.
Yeah. And I was like,
that's one more hour than Nick is now accounting for.
Yeah. And so then I looked at her, I go, you said 60. Like, we went outside. I'm like, oh, hold on, I think I forgot something. And I'm like, you said 60. Is it 60 or 85? Like, tell me what I'm working with. She's like, no, you're fine. 60. Like, I put you for the bar too. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we're walking down this strip mall, and then what do we see? Foot massage. Actually, it doesn't even say like, no, it's like not, oh wow. Literally, it was really sketchy, and it said like massage outside. And so I'm like, Nick's like, come on, I'll get you a massage. I was like, I don't want a massage. He's like, I'll get you a foot massage. I'm like, I don't want it.
After walking around Disney for 4 days.
Yeah, but this place is dirty. Like, super sweet girls. Like, it's just like, I don't know, very questionable. Yeah. And all of a sudden,
like you might have a fun guy
stop it. No, not that. Like, my feet were definitely clean. They had gloves on, and I was like, why do you guys, whatever. And the chairs, I was just like grossed out, but like I wasn't trying to think about it. And he's like, "What?" He's texting me like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm loving this." But there was like curtains, and then this old man comes, and like we can hear the whole conversation. I'm like, how is this guy gonna tell them he wants a happy ending without saying he wants a happy ending? Like, I've never experienced this, because that is what this place was. And
oh my God.
She's like, he was like, oh, I want a full body massage. And I was like, oh, interesting. Like, I'm like listening. And then she was like, okay, if you use your credit card, you have to pay like the fee of $3. But we have an ATM right there. And he was like, how much is the ATM? Like, take out. And he's like, oh, I think it's like 7 to 10. He's like, okay, I'll use the ATM. And then Nick explained to me, okay, so his wife doesn't see the charge. I know, guys.
What a
sicko. And then I felt so bad because the girl
this
that was
is in Orlando?
Yeah.
Aren't like people with their families and nice there?
I don't know. And then the girl's like rubbing my feet. She called me Nikki's wife. She goes, your wife pretty. And I was like, oh, Nikki, you heard of that? I'm not his wife, but like cute. And then I thought, she's so lovely. And now she needs to go finish the job.
Wow. Well, funny story with Nikki in Orlando. So we fully
what happened? I'm scared of what you're going to say.
I knew that you weren't going to get engaged because he hadn't told me anything. And obviously, like, I'm going to know when the moment comes.
Of course.
And so he like starts FaceTiming me like during work. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm at work, but he was like FaceTiming like in the chat with Pablo. So like sometimes he just does that.
I know.
So I was like, okay, like he's just like having fun. But then later on, I'm like at a showing and it's like 6:00 on a Friday. And I'm like, oh my God, like why is Nick FaceTiming me right now? So like I run out of the showing and like I FaceTime you back. And then he was like, ha. Like all of Sylvie's friends are like answering my FaceTime because they think I'm FaceTiming her because she got engaged.
I didn't hear that comment. That is so mean.
And I was like, no, actually I knew that you weren't getting engaged because you would have told me and I actually would have murdered you. So now I've made that clear to him too. But he FaceTimed Danielle also. And
he did?
Yeah, you were there. I think you were just drunk.
Did I FaceTime?
Yeah, you were in it. You were in the FaceTime. Yeah. I think you were like in the Hogwarts line. You were getting on the Hogwarts Express.
That's crazy because
that was Friday.
Very faded. No, that was Saturday or faded?
No, it was Friday.
It was Friday. Oh my god, yeah. And you know who I blame is Vincent. Vincent, who made me Tom Collins, I just was like, go another one. Then he made a
Collins.
shot.
What's in a Tom Collins?
My new favorite drink. It's lemon sample syrup. We did skinny though.
So no,
not in
syrup.
Orlando, but yes.
Yeah.
Now we'll moving forward.
What color is it? Pink?
No, it's just like a lemonade color. It's basically a lemonade with gin.
Oh,
delish.
Ooh, I like that.
Delish. But the real way to do it, you guys, is muddle the lemons.
And were you in Epcot when you had that?
No, I had that at Universal, which is why I don't remember FaceTiming any of you. And we took shots that might as well have been drinks. Oh. And then I lost my credit card.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no,
so
I
you
got
had
lit.
yourself a day.
Oh my god, you guys! I have the best story ever. You just reminded me. So
you really hyped it up. It better be good.
Okay, just kidding. It's not that good. So Nick is like petrified of roller coasters. Like I have gotten with him,
which is crazy.
Which is
so are you?
No, I'm not. I love roller coasters.
We literally got to the front of the Mummy after waiting an hour, and you were like, "No, never mind." I'm not gonna
so
go.
that's what Nick
and
does.
made me go by myself.
Oh, stop. Well, that's literally what Nick did to me on Thursday. Like literally, Guardians of the Galaxy. It's Disney. It's not gonna go upside down. Like everyone, take a breather.
I didn't know they had
the
a ride.
Funnest. It just opened in Epcot. It is the best ride of all of Disney, which is why I still like to go back to that park now. Because it had been overplayed, but truly so fun. There's music, you're blasting. It's like you're in the stars and the galaxies. It's so fun.
Oh wow.
But Nick literally was like, he's done this to me twice now. Is that he gets to the cart with me and be like, nope, sorry, gotta go. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, come here. And he's like, no. Like a little kid. I'm like, okay, leave. Like now, like I can't see you the same after this. And I got in a cart with like a little girl and her mom and her aunt. And I'm like, you guys, my boyfriend just ditched me. Can I join you? Whatever. But I like roller coasters now. I know it's hard to believe because you don't go with me, so you wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
but
hard to believe.
So Nick was like petrified from Guardians of the Galaxy the night before. So now we're at Universal, and now he knows like I'm obsessed with roller coasters. And I was like, you know, the big red one that's like goes upside down.
The rocket roller coaster?
The rocket one. The new one. That's like in Universal. It goes like this, and then it's like red, and it's like really big.
Isn't it called rock and roller coaster?
Yeah, like rockin' or
that
something.
You play, you choose a song.
Yes. Which I've been on. You see, I like roller coasters.
Really? Did you go on during Grad Bash?
No, I didn't. I didn't like roller coasters at that point. I know, it's so sad. Anyways, so we're walking over. I'm like, Nick, can we please go on it? He's like, yeah, let's go. Like now he's tipsy and like feeling himself. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, let's go. I'm like, okay, yes, like let's go. And I start walking to it with all intentions, knowing we're not going to go on this ride because I just know he's not going to do it. But the ride we wanted to go was next to it, which is Minions. And I'm like, Nick, come on, let's go. He's like, you called my bluff. Like, I don't want to do it. And there's this couple, literally these old, like not old, but whatever. They were like 65 years old, like just staring like this, like ping pong, like a table match at both of us. I'm like, come here right now. He's like, Sophie, no, like I'm not doing that. And I was like, these people are embarrassed for you. Like you're a grown ass man. Like you're getting on that roller coaster. He's like, I'm not getting on it, like a kid. And I was peeing my pants. And then I was like,
why is he so scared?
I don't know.
And
so he's scared he's gonna like have a heart attack and die. If he isn't my other half, I don't know who is. And so then I'm like, Nick, I'm just fucking kidding with you. Obviously, we're not going on that ride. I knew you weren't going to get on it. We're going to Minions. Like, let's go. And he's like, okay. And goes. So that was a great story.
That was funny.
It's just, forever these people just staring like,
yeah,
what is going on? Yeah,
I can totally picture
really,
Nick doing
it was
that.
really embarrassing for him.
Yeah, that is
embarrassing.
But he went on, well, I guess he went on all the rides in Epcot, and those are easy.
They're not rides.
Well,
then we went to Epcot again the following day during the day because when we went at night, everything was kind of closed. It was like a ticketed event, whatever. And I was like, no, we're going back, and I want to drink around the world. So when we went back, he did it with me, Guardians of the Galaxy, and I literally had to walk him through every step of the ride. I'm like, now we're going backwards. Now we're gonna go down. Now I'm like, just
but
let
is that
go.
one an actual roller coaster?
Yeah, it's like a real roller coaster.
Did you go to Islands of Adventure too?
Yes.
Did you go on the
Hagrid's.
Jurassic Park ride?
No, because it was closed.
Oh,
I wanted to go on it.
Oh my god, that's like the craziest
I know,
ride
I
ever.
really wanted to go on it.
So one time, I don't know if
Don't
I've
tell Nick this.
told this story on the pod, but
I wanted to go on it.
Gabs made Ali and I go to Orlando
for the day.
for 24 hours just so she could get a
that
TikTok that said like Orlando for 24 hours. Not sure why like that actually had to happen in real 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know, you could have just edited it later.
Ooh, true.
But she like refused to stay overnight in Orlando. So I drove 4 hours there and 4 hours back in the same day. and
walked a whole park.
And walked the whole
and
park.
Did rides.
But I said that I had anxiety, so we had to like fast pass. So
Same.
we had actually finished the park like by 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And done every single ride like 3 times. So we ended up going on the Jurassic Park ride, and it was so fast that I swear, like,
I know.
I
really
thought
wanted to do it
my
scary.
neck like
cracked, like
came
snapped.
off. Yeah.
Really?
Like,
the only thing that scares me is that like, so it's not like over the bar here, like over your shoulders. It's under like, and you go upside down. And that scares me.
It is super scary. And also like there's a part that you go through a tunnel, so it goes super fast.
Honestly, it sounds
like,
so fun.
Zooms you backwards and then you zoom forward like as fast as possible. I think it's like actually one of the fastest roller coasters in the world right now, which is maybe why it was closed down when you went.
Honestly, yeah.
Some shit probably went down there.
Yeah, I was closed for like the whole time, and then also Hagrid just closed. I'm like, I didn't just come here.
Is the motorcycle one?
Yeah, it was so fun.
That one is so good. Yeah,
so
good. We did that one too.
So good.
Yeah,
but we ended up doing it, and then it closed by the time we were done. Because we spent like all our day. No, I'm saying the park.
Oh,
we spent our majority of the day at Universal. And then whatever. Anyways, great. How was your weekend?
My weekend was quite interesting. You know, I had a good time. But I actually have a guest here
who is it?
Who I want to bring up to tell us about her weekend and her celebrity sighting in Coconut Grove. As I mentioned, the celebrities are in Coconut Grove.
Our producer, Gabs.
My sister could not be more right about the fact that every single celebrity is literally in Coconut Grove. So me and my brother JC, we had gone to El Bagel. Shout out to El Bagel. We love you guys. We're walking out and they had just told JC that he looked like this guy from Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So we're like talking about celebrities and he's like, I don't know which one.
He looked like Brad Pitt.
I guess maybe it was Brad Pitt. They said that it was the one with Childish Gambino. But basically, we're walking past the Mayfair Hotel and he goes, that guy looks like the guy from The Bear. And I had seen a video of Jeremy Allen White.
He was walking?
No, he was in his car, like waiting for the valet with the window down. And like I hadn't even seen him, but in my head, as soon as he said that, I'm like, that is him, because I just knew he was in Coconut Grove. So I go back and I'm like, oh my God, you are my sister's hall pass. AKA Sophie, my sister.
Did you really say that?
Yes.
Oh my God! And what
he knows who you are, Sophie. He knows.
You guys, I'm obsessed.
And I told him how we love him from Shameless. I'm like, can I please send my sisters a video of you? Like, they love you. They talk about you all the time on their podcast.
Yeah.
It's giving.
I'm like nervous.
And he's like, yeah, sure. So I go and I took the video. We'll put it up right here. And I asked him to say it's giving, and he got nervous and he didn't say it.
Oh, that's because.
But he looked so hot. He was being super humble. He was in a minivan, like humble king.
I'm obsessed.
Staying at the Mayfair.
Great job, Gabs. Thank you so much for getting me one step closer to my hall
And
pass.
my sister will tell you the secret behind the scenes details that she knows about why he was here.
Why was he here, Gato?
Okay, so I actually obviously know famous people because we're famous now too. So he actually, there's these 2 producers that are, I don't know if they're like part of the Bear, but they're like 2 producers and they're lesbians and they were getting married. So he was here for their wedding.
Oh,
it was in Coconut Grove. They were all staying at the Mayfair. So like Ayo from the Bear was also here. Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin were also here. Yeah.
Wow. And like it was art weekend or whatever in the Grove. So they're probably like loving that, walking around.
Funny, Jeff Bezos and his wife Lauren were also at the art festival in the Grove this weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, no, celebrity sightings, you guys, they're in Coconut Grove. Now, if you want to move here, call Sophia and I, we could sell you a home.
Call us.
Call
me now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, so wild.
That's
right?
wild. Actually, in Disney, I thought of you, Gabs, because I was sitting next down to this couple that literally looked like the Instagram people, Pookie and whatever. Like,
oh my
couple.
God, I saw them in Aspen.
The
whole weekend.
Really? I was so convinced it was them.
Well, it might have been.
No,
she doesn't go to Orlando.
No, and like the girl was dressed horrible, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But it's literally their twins,
Really?
And they're super awkward, super weird. I don't really know their videos, and so I left, and I was like, oh look, Nick, this was them. I was like, this wasn't them.
No, it wasn't them. But it's just fun to pretend like it was.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, Gabs would have asked them for a video, but thank God I didn't, because I was like trying to work myself up. Like,
well, I was about to say, like, it's so crazy that Jeremy Allen White just like let Gabs film him.
I love him.
Because, you know, like Jack Harlow that she saw in New York
was like a dick.
Turned his face and like, yeah, he easily could have been like higher the window, like, no, don't talk to me. But like, so cute. I'm obsessed with him.
Cute.
And the fact that you called him Lip, like, I can't.
Yeah,
he was
I'm
probably
obsessed.
like,
I'm obsessed. I told you guys that my friends Bella and Diana in Boston saw him swinging a cig and like literally like Lip, and they're like, oh my God, Lip, and he like threw a peace sign. I'm like,
he is like too hot.
I
like,
love
too
him.
hot. Like
I
his
love
Calvin
him.
Klein
I love
ads
him.
just like live rent free in my mind.
I love him.
Yeah.
I think
so
between him, yeah,
was he on your list last week? I don't think so.
Yeah, he definitely was. Oh, okay. Yeah, but also, so like you guys, I'm obsessed with Bad Bunny. Like everyone knows that, El Conejo Malo. But Jeremy Allen White like supersedes that for me. Like physically, just gorgeous.
Your like spectrum of men and hot pass is so fucking weird. Like we go from Adam Driver.
Oh my god, when
Jeremy
we were Star
Allen
Wars,
White to who's the guy that you
Chris Pratt?
To Chris Pratt because he looks like Nick supposedly.
To John Mayer, to Jason Segel.
Jason Segel was the guy I was thinking of.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah. Okay, so story number 1, we have
Give
People's
it
Choice Awards. The outfits were questionable. You know,
very questionable.
You know whose outfit I really liked actually?
Who?
Garcelle. She was wearing like a cool like black with like little like silver things. Like I thought it was very like her. I'm into her haircut. You know whose outfit I fucking hated? Kyle Richards. It was
crickets.
Garcelle. Really? You didn't like it?
Crickets over here on both of them.
Kyle was horrible.
What do you mean? She looks super
horrible.
Like, fit. Like,
horrible. No. Like a woman who's like 55 years old cannot be wearing dresses like that anymore. I'm sorry.
And Dorit also didn't give.
Yeah, she wasn't giving. She was like doing the least.
Yeah, literally the least. And that purple is not.
Yeah, and then everyone else just looked absolutely awful. Jennifer Aniston, as usual, wore black. And she actually was the one that presented in like, I don't know, like pink or orange or green, you know? She would probably look beautiful in green and it would make her eyes pop.
Blue. Like, I would love to see her in like a royal blue.
Yeah.
Or like a baby
royal
blue
is too much like what she, like a baby blue. Oh, she would look amazing with her tan.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're going to say that.
Okay, so Jennifer Aniston presented Adam Sandler with the Icon Award. So Sandler was presented People's Icon Award by his murder mystery co-star Jennifer Aniston. Once he got on stage, Sandler said, whoops, he thought he was getting the People's Sexiest Man Alive Award and brought an acceptance speech reflecting that honor.
Oh, I'm obsessed. He is the icon of our lives.
Yeah, truly.
He should win that award. I fully support it. Like, I don't really care about the People's Teen Choice Awards, whatever it is. But this was an award that I think truly matters to society.
Wait, fun fact. I don't know if I've told you guys. Adam Sandler is my hot pass. I love a good Jewish king, you know? Like, I'm obsessed with him. Like, everything about him, I've literally always been like, my husband will be Adam Sandler.
Yeah, which
Pablo's like nowhere near that.
But I get it. He's the best. He's the best.
Truly the best.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Billy Madison.
Oh, Billy Madison is a classic.
Or no, hold on.
Just go with it.
No, just go with it. Was
Happy
a good
Gilmore.
One too. Happy Gilmore. Yes.
Happy Gilmore was so good. The Wedding Singer. The Wedding Singer.
Yeah,
I'm obsessed with The Wedding Singer.
That was his first movie with Drew Barrymore, and then they did 50 First Dates.
Yeah. That was The Wedding Singer. Fun fact. Soundtrack on Spotify, like you can have the whole soundtrack. It's amazing.
Oh wow,
it's amazing.
Love that. Love that journey for us.
Oh, it's such a good movie. I'm gonna watch it tonight. Can't wait.
Okay, the other story,
Adam Sandler
for congrats Adam Sandler for the People's Choice Awards is Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell. So they're in the movie together. Anyone But You, and I guess they play the song Unwritten, and it's like his whole like
pause.
Serenity song.
Standing
at the blank page. I'm pretty sure it's Staring, isn't it? Wow, so way to fuck it up. Open up the dirty window for something in the distance.
Wow, we really harmonize.
No, we're horrible singers.
There's something in the distance. I fucking love
so close you can almost taste it. Release your
inhibitions. Whoa.
And then it goes, feel the rain on your skin.
Everyone was really popping off on the
Everyone has now taken their AirPods off.
Sorry, guys.
The speakers.
It was a moment. We were actually jamming to that song on your golf cart the other day.
Oh my God.
And
it was legendary.
I had all the feels. Like, I just got goosebumps. It
Shout
was
out,
a core memory.
It is a true core memory. Shout out to Priscilla, who was with us, and we were literally riding around in my golf cart, just like singing at the top of our lungs.
Top of our lungs.
So
point of the story is that Sydney Sweeney is a whore.
No.
Yes.
I love her.
No.
No. Okay. So point of the story is her and Glenn Powell do this movie together. She's actually engaged to the producer of the movie. His whole idea was, oh, you know, let's make it look like they like each other. Like, let's flirt. Let's do the publicity for the movie.
The PR want too much, my friend.
Yes. The PR caused divorces, caused engagement breakups.
Engagement
Throw that ring away.
breakups.
Move out of the house.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Hello, Gwen. What's his name? Powell?
Glenn Powell.
Hello, Glenn Powell. Hello, Abs.
Yeah.
Hello, Ken.
Oof, and he is so
He's
cute.
so hot.
And honestly,
oh my God. That guy's on my hall pass too.
Yeah, same. 100%.
Yeah. He's gorgeous.
Yeah. Sorry, honey.
Sorry.
Pablo's back.
No,
yeah,
he's gorgeous.
he's totally
he's
like
so cute. Those
gorgeous.
eyes.
Yeah.
J-Lo has created a movie that's called This
No,
Is
not
My
only
Time
did
Now.
she create it, she financed it herself. And she
my God,
said
it's gonna be- I
that
heard
it's the
bad.
story, the greatest love story never told. It's an unscripted documentary, and she talks about how she's been married 4 times. Like, that's embarrassing, lady.
Oh my God.
Like,
Well, you know what she said that was super cute, that the reason why they started to do this was because Ben used to send her like emails and like love letters
while he was married?
while they were both married as friends. Like, they always kept in touch. They're like, it was like an email that was like, congrats on your Emmy, or like, congrats on your Oscar, when he got it for Argo.
Oh, so she started the email communication.
I don't
while
know.
he was married.
I don't know.
Or dating people.
I don't know.
How dare you,
I don't
Jennifer?
know if it was him or her.
Jennifer.
I actually love her.
Jennifer Lopez. Jenny from the block.
I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little. Now I have a lot.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican queen.
Is she Puerto Rican?
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican.
Oh,
Her Spanish is awful. No, she's Puerto Rican queen.
So this movie premieres February 26th. I tried watching it today because honestly, like, I'm dying to watch it. I think it's hilarious. So I low-key like loved her Super Bowl documentary of her preparing for the Super Bowl with Shakira. It was actually like really good.
Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, inspiring how she
A-Rod
works
was
hard.
in it.
Oh
like,
my God. That was the most, but like, literally when they were dating, I said, you guys, this is a scam. This is a lie.
Who
They're
did you
not
think
that
was
obsessed with
scamming
each
who?
other. Both.
Yeah.
I just thought like it was such a scheme to be in our faces. Like,
Well,
why
I
are you guys so
wonder-
obsessed with each other?
I
And, like,
wonder if she'll talk about it, because
I'm sure she will. I hope she does, because he sucks.
as we all know, all roads lead to Bravo, and Madison basically broke them up.
Yes.
Yeah, because Craig and Austin from Southern Charm started calling them all out.
All roads lead to Bravo. The roads lead to Bravo. Bravo
Yeah.
leads the roads.
Back to Bravo.
Exactly.
Bravo.
And bravo. Truly.
Yeah. Well, as all roads lead to Bravo, we can go into our next story, since we just
Did
went
you
off
just
in a
do that
tangent into
smoothly?
this. I did. That's
love
the
it.
transition for you. Okay, so our second story is Jax and Brittany are separating. So
What do you think?
Apparently they're living separately. What's everyone's thoughts on this? It's been some time now that we've noticed them not living together. Jax went on that bender with the Toms. Brittany's been living in a random house, and they've no longer posted together. I think at first it was thought that this was a ploy to get people to watch their new Valley show, but I'm not so convinced. Is it possible they've actually broken up for real, and it won't be a good look for the new show, since they're the glue that keeps the group together?
You know, you
Do
love
you think
me.
that Brittany
XOXO.
finally left Jax?
I hope not, because they have a little baby boy. But
Cruz. I have several comments. So
I want to hear your thoughts.
They're starting a new show on Bravo TV called The Valley. And it's all about their relationship and their family. And nobody gives a shit about the show. The trailer was awful.
The trailer was awful.
Literally nobody cared. So I think that now they're like, okay, how do we like stir up some shit a la Mauricio and Kyle Richards, who literally got Beverly Hills to be the most watched season ever with the most views ever, just because Kyle and Mauricio said that they were going to get divorced. Same thing now. Mauricio's bringing it up on Buying Beverly Hills season 2. The first episode, the only premiere, anything that's leaked is literally only about Kyle and Mauricio.
That's crazy. I mean, you know
And
what?
I
They
don't
gave
even
us. I'm
believe
sorry,
it.
but I do believe it. She's gay, but like we love her for it. But they really, cause like we got Scandival. Then we got Kyle. Wait, we got Scandival.
I don't even
Then we
care
got
about
what's that guy?
Scandival
Hold
anymore.
on, exactly. But I'm saying we got Scandival, right? And that was like a serotonin we had never been experienced.
Yes.
Then
like,
we got,
can never get that high again.
Then we got Lindsay and Carl, another like.
Which
not,
we
not
will
as high
discuss
peak,
later.
but like, you know, right underneath it. Then we got Kyle and Mauricio back to up. And so what's the natural thing to do? Bravo's like, what are we going to do?
Yeah, what more can we do?
And also Brittany and Jax are probably like, look at the formula.
Yeah.
We break up, we make millions. We'll get back together.
Yeah.
No biggie.
Yeah. They'll probably break up for like a good 6 months. Jax will be off with girls. She'll have to forgive him because she wants season 2 to be renewed. I think this is all a publicity ploy.
Do you think?
And I'm not falling for it again. I'm not
don't
falling
fall for it,
Yeah.
Gato. But do you think her mama's beer cheese is good?
Yeah, I'm sure. She's from like Kentucky. They know how to make cheese. They fucking fuck the cows or something.
Oh my God, Carolina. Guys, sorry for the explicit language over here.
Sorry, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
guys.
anyways. So,
so fun fact also about the People's Choice Awards and Kyle Richards. Garcelle and Kyle said that at the reunion, she reveals something that nobody knew.
Oh, here
and
it is.
Garcelle,
Probably part 6.
Exactly.
In the last minute. And we're done.
Maybe she's confirming her relationship with Morgan Wade. Yeah, because Garcelle said it's like unfortunate news, but that they all confirmed it. So I actually think that maybe they're officially divorced.
They are.
No, they haven't filed yet.
Whatever. I'm
it
sure
would
they
be in the
will
courts. We would all know about it.
We would be. But speaking of Bravo, I know I sent you something I want you to say about Rachel.
Oh yeah, so funny.
Hilarious.
Okay, so Raquel.
Gab's our producer saw her in New York Fashion Week.
Oh yeah, Gab saw her in New York Fashion Week.
She said she was pretty, but I refused.
She actually looked really good. I'm surprised people are still hiring her. Honestly, like you see, like if that happened to me, like I would just be like, okay, done. Like my life is over. Yeah. I have nothing else.
I have nothing else but to hide in my hole. She's still like a model,
so honestly, like good for her. Okay, so the Raquel now has her podcast and she's trying to like promote it.
Rachel goes rogue.
Rachel goes rogue. She ended up like basically Sheena was like, oh, I wonder what she's gonna do like on her podcast. Just talk about Sandoval. And then Raquel went and did a whole entire like video of Sheena on her podcast and like different interview bits of her saying Sandoval and Raquel, Sandoval and Rachel.
Honestly, you guys know I'm number one hater, but of Raquel, but Raquel, how Tom says it. Yeah. But like that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
like
no,
that was really good. Like good one. Finally a good clapback that you have given.
No, and like finally she's like talking about like her shit. Like she could have like been doing this a million years ago and like now.
Oh no, I don't really care about her podcast because I don't care about it anymore.
No, but like you know, like start using your platform.
That was a good clapback.
The way that the video started was like a burn book is like the main cover photo, and then it's literally just chapter 10 of Rachel Goes Rogue is out now. And
guys, listen
she
after
be
this
talking
pod.
And she goes somebody was like, who edited this? She goes, it's been my passion project the past day and a half.
Yeah, who edited it?
Yeah,
because like that girl did not think about that on her own.
Yeah, no,
I'll tell you that much. Someone was like, oh my god, a great idea.
Somebody edited it.
Post it.
Yeah. Okay, see how much battery we have because I don't want it to die on us.
We're good. We have 6%. So
okay, perfect. Next. All right. Okay, so story number 3, so hilarious. I don't know why Pablo's looking at me weird, but Love is Blind. Tell us about it, Sophie.
God, you guys, I've never watched Love is Blind. This is the first season, and I have binged the first 6 or 7 episodes that they let out, and that shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's really insane.
It's crazy.
Explain the concept.
Show. Okay, so the show is that you fall in love in these like rooms, but you don't see each other. You just talk to each other. So it's like kind of
pods.
talking over the pods. But they talk to each other, and it's like on speakers, so you kind of hear each other, and then you fall in love, and then they end up proposing. Whoever gets to that level, right? And
but you never see each other.
But you never see each other.
And you're not really supposed to describe what you look like.
You're not supposed to describe what you look like. This one girl said she looked like. She said she looked like
Megan Fox.
So
basically she starts
and she
the
goes,
conversation.
No, but just because of my hair and my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, just because of my hair and the eyes.
She's like, oh, you don't have a celebrity doppelganger? Like nobody's ever told you. So basically he was between 2 girls.
Yes.
Like,
another girl was drop
really
dead
pretty.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And
then the
her
other one.
Fight back when he was like, actually, I'm not going to choose you. I'm going to choose the other girl. She's like, you're going to choke. You're going to need an EpiPen. Yeah. You are going to cry yourself to sleep when you look at me.
So basically, I guess at the same time, the girl tells him like, I have a son. And then the other girl tells him that she looks like Megan Fox. And he literally was like, all of a sudden, like, okay, we're going with Megan Fox. That is
because guys think with their...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you saw what Sophie pointed out right now,
downstairs.
You know. So yeah, she has black hair and blue eyes, and so they literally showed the reaction of like when they finally do meet.
It literally was breaking my heart.
His eyes were like, oh my god,
it was
like this
so
girl
bad.
Does not look like Megan Fox. Not even a little.
It was so bad. I generally felt for her, and then he's just like an asshole. And like, dude, like you're not even that cute either, buddy.
He started talking bad about her in the confessionals, right?
Well, he said like. She says she looked like Megan Fox. She doesn't look like Megan Fox. And I was like, whoa.
She did like try to warn him though. Like she was like, no. It's just
they're engaged. Like
but like they're not going to be engaged after she watches I don't know. I
haven't seen the show. Like I haven't seen the show full. So like I don't know. Then they go to their honeymoon, right?
Yeah. Like but then they do a full like like engagement. Like then they go to separate areas and then they hang out, but then they show like their weddings, like they're all supposed to get married or not.
Got it.
Like this comes like after like.
Well, I'm super excited. It's releasing tomorrow. I cannot wait to see it.
I know. There's some good stuff coming.
Honestly, it's been a great episode, and also I've turned into kind of slightly a little bit more crazier because I'm like, Nick, why don't you send me love letters? Why don't you talk to me for hours? And he's like, Sophie, I do. I'm right here. And he's like in another room. I'm like, goodbye.
Sorry, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh wait. So he did send you a love letter today.
Oh, he did. Because last night I told him, I'm like, how come you don't send it? That makes sense. I was like, cute. He thought about this one.
He thought about this. No, he just threatens his life. Yeah. Another good show that I've been watching is Traitors, which is like a competition show.
That's the best show. I literally wait for it every week.
Truly, yeah.
What do you think is gonna happen?
I don't know. I think that like
Phaedra is getting toast.
Yeah,
I really don't want her to leave.
I think like the Faithfuls are gonna win, and then they're gonna split it like 3 ways because they're losers.
I wish CT would have been a traitor.
I know.
If they knew anything, they would have made him a traitor.
I'm surprised that like he's not like more like
involved.
Yeah, or like that people think he's a traitor.
And I'm obsessed with him. CT, you're on my hall pass.
Yeah, CT
that one
too.
Honestly would be like, sorry, Nick, I'll be right back.
Yeah,
like,
no, and that Bananas
I'm obsessed.
got canceled or got eliminated like right at the beginning. That was so
he's
sad.
on my hall pass. Remember when he messaged me back one time on Instagram?
Oh my god.
Yeah. You guys, I've had some DMs. There's Johnny people, Bananas. I had Dane Cook before he was married. He messaged me.
Dane Cook, LOL.
Barkov.
Yeah, don't forget about Barkov. Okay, so
Lucky
just
Nikki.
to finish, the Summer House premiere is this Thursday, so we're gonna have a little party for it.
Yeah.
And basically, like the only preview that they've given us is that Carl went on somebody's podcast or was talking to Page Six or I don't know what, and he was saying basically like from the first episode of the season, you'll see like Lindsay basically undermining his sobriety and like calling him out and saying that he's drunk and that he was doing cocaine and he's been sober for 3 years. So he was like, that was like number one of like, our relationship is fucking over.
Oh God,
and that the whole summer you see them fighting and that like he didn't blindside her. It wasn't out of nowhere that she's like claiming victim and all this stuff.
Fine.
She did just buy a house in Nashville that she's gonna like Airbnb. Yeah, so
that's
good for her. She's fucking killing it.
That is so cute.
So wait, and then one more thing. There's a new show called One Day on Netflix.
I know, I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, it's like the saddest thing. I've ever cried my little heart out.
Why am I gonna watch that? I don't want to cry.
Cute. Yeah, but it was like really. Sometimes you need a good cry, you know.
No, I already do it enough.
And it's with the guy from White Lotus who's super hot, who now has confirmed his relationship with the other older lady. If you know, you know. You know. I'm not going to explain myself further.
Thanks for explaining to our listeners that are tuning in for pop culture.
If you know, you know.
Should we do our little new segment really quick?
Yeah. Okay. So it's called It's Giving Advice.
You guys, here we're going to do a new segment, and it's going to be called It's Giving Advice. And which is going to be a weekly segment where we read a little submission and then we give our advice.
Exactly.
So here it goes.
Somebody sent this in to us.
Ready? I've been dating this girl for about a year. 2 weeks ago, we had some deep chats where I wanted to settle down, and she wanted to be in the position where she can do and go wherever she wants.
Okay, so doesn't want to settle down.
Yeah. She's been really distant ever since. It since clicked for me that she really wants to travel. I have a bit of money, so I could drop everything and go traveling for 12 months. I mean, sugar daddy.
I mean, let's go.
Yeah. Anyways, I can offer this to her. Maybe I'm chasing after the hope that she'd just get it out of her system. But another part of me is saying, don't offer it. Just break up with her. If she wanted me and wanted to travel with me, she probably would have asked me, right?
Yeah. Like, how did he now start getting the hint that she wants to travel when they have the conversation to get serious?
Yeah, I think we need a bit more info. Like, does she hint like, I want to go to Paris, I want to go to Dubai, or is she just like, I want to do whatever I want when I want, like go to the club?
Go to the club.
Because it's very different than like traveling, buddy.
Like, we're gonna travel out of this house by myself.
Let me tell you
also
really,
like, do you live together?
Yeah.
Like, how serious are we?
No,
how far?
I think they're serious because if they're talking about like marriages, where they wanted to settle down.
Only been dating a year. Like, chill, bro.
I mean, I kind of knew I wanted to marry Nikki after a year.
Yeah, but like, you know.
But I wasn't ready to like put a ring on it. But like, but like he wanted to just settle down. And I guess she was just like, I want to still go balls to the wall.
I would also love to know their ages.
Me too.
Because like if she's like 22 and you're like 30 and you're asking her to settle down, like, no, bro, that's not going to happen. We're still going to the space in 11 until 6 a.m., you know?
I mean, when I was 22, I was definitely
exactly
doing that for sure.
Like, you're
Actually,
still like partying. Like Gabs does that.
Yeah.
Like catch me in my bed now
Literally.
at 9:30 p.m. every single night.
Literally.
Yeah.
With Milanos and 2% milk.
So I think he should break up with her because he's gonna like spend all the money that he's been saving
up
and
for,
to go travel
for
for
a
12
ring,
months.
and now it's not even there.
Yeah, like no, bro. Just save your money, get a new girlfriend, travel with her occasionally.
Oof, no.
Yeah.
Or like do a solo trip, my man. Like go out there and explore the world. The world is your oyster.
It doesn't seem like he wants to.
Oh my god. So what if she wanted to like
stay home? Did Nick write that in? Or this is he at home eating Milano
but imagine
cookies?
that he's like, oh, okay, I want to travel now too. And then he's like, but I don't think this is working out. So I'm gonna go take my trip for a year. Peace out, homeboy.
Peace out. Yeah. See you never.
But honestly, with my last piece of advice is you really know who you're with when you travel with somebody.
100%.
Like
Pablo and I are great travelers.
Yeah, you guys are great travelers, except Gato stresses out a little too much. But
yeah,
like,
but so does Pablo. So I
exactly,
love it.
so it works.
We get to the airport early.
Yeah.
Like we just have fun.
See,
we
me and
like
Nick,
drinks upon arrival.
Wow, this is so true. See, me and Nick hate lines. We're like, I don't want to be in the security line. I don't want to just like go. Wow.
When you have status, you don't wait in line.
Is that true? Because I'm pretty sure everyone has status in TSA now. Also,
yeah, I know it's actually crazy.
It's longer than the regular lines.
Yeah.
So who's winning now?
Yeah. No,
you know,
nobody.
Yeah. Anyways, that was
money
so fun.
Money can't buy you happiness, you know.
Money can't buy you class. You guys wouldn't know that.
I forgot what the second part.
All roads lead to Bravo.
Yeah, it really does.
Well, that's our show, you guys.
Yeah.
So
one more thing. Travis Kelce is on Dorito bags. Isn't that crazy?
Like the chip?
Yeah, like the Dorito chips.
You know why? I just like to eat him up.
Yeah. Love it.
Yum.
Okay, remember to
follow, like, subscribe, rate, review, tell a friend.
Love you guys.
We need to make merch with that. That's so cute.
For sure.
Okay, love you guys.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
You and me, ay, 'cause what you need, ay, I got it.